Okay, coach, here we are again. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, you beautiful, fantastic, delicious, amazing, wonderful. You're just a fantastic coach. You are. And I'm so glad that you're here watching this. I'm so glad that you're here as a coach in this world. And I'm here to share with you insights, levels, layers, deep, powerful, like MCC, master coaching insights and levels that I have picked up over the years of working with coaches just like you. I train and grow coaches, all levels up to MCC and beyond. So what I have to share in these videos, if you've watched these videos, you know these are juicy. If this is your first video, thanks for coming. Thank you. And go check out the past ones. Click whatever you need to click to join and be alerted of the new ones. I don't know how it all works, and that's okay. You do. So these calls are, the topics for these calls are in tandem with the Coaching Skills Forum calls, and I would be remiss if I did not tell you, you need to be on these calls. If you are not on these calls, go check them out. It's all at coachingskillsforum.com. The information is below. Truly, they are amazing, and they're free. Coaches from all over, we focus on a single skill aspect part of our coaching in deep and powerful conversation. You will hear stuff that you will not get anywhere else. And I don't know why it's such a secret, because, boy, I tell every coach, get on these calls. And that means you will love them and you will learn amazing things. Really, do your coaching a favor. And the topic coming up is all about today's topic, which is confidentiality. I talked about it last week and left, really dug into confidentiality, why it's important. Yes, I know you know about confidentiality. Trust me, I'm going to go places that are new, hopefully, possibly. We'll see. But definitely, we know that confidentiality is important because it is one of the key critical cornerstones for creating trust. And we must have trust. If we do not have trust, then your coaching will be null and void. It will not go anywhere. It will not do anything. It doesn't matter how brilliant of a coach you are. It doesn't matter how much experience you have. It doesn't matter how much insight and perfect whatever it is. If your client doesn't have trust in you, forget it. Waste. And it's not the only way. There's credibility, there's niche, there's tons of ways to establish and create trust. But one of the key ways is confidentiality. Declaring and holding and insisting that this is a safe space and that what occurs between you and your clients is only in this space. It doesn't go anywhere else. You keep it really intentionally and purposefully respectful. Now, if you're an ICF coach, then you'll also know this is one of our key components of our core competency. Number one, ethics. If you're a trained coach, this was the first thing you were taught. Almost invariably, it's like coaching 101. We keep everything sacred. We keep everything in a complete container. And even when we're recording our clients and providing recordings for submitting, for credentialings, or for evaluations, or for supervision, or to bring to our mentors or our coaches, bring to me, I do this all the time. Even then, we're holding that is still, even though there's another person or entity that's involved, we're keeping the communication lines completely clear and authentic and honest so that there's no deception, so that we're still holding the confidentiality. All of this, I know you know, but, and I talked last week about how this confidentiality really is actually a powerful way to access deeper coaching, connecting with our clients through confidentiality, using that as a tool to reveal even more, because obviously the safer they feel and the more that there's trust built and that this is a safe space that they may not be able to have anywhere else in their entire lives, then they can start revealing things to themselves. They can start empowering themselves in amazing ways. All of that I talked about in the previous video. Go check it out. But today, I actually want to talk about you, the coach, and how you are holding confidentiality to yourself. It's a little bit of a tricky thing, but it's a spin that I take on all of our coaching skills, really just to start noticing what else is here. And when we talk about confidentiality to self, you, the coach, that's, it may be a little bit weird, but let's explore this. And I don't have the magic answer either, but I know that it's a place worth looking. And when we talk about confidentiality to self, it's really that you are trusting yourself. So stay with me on this, because the purpose. Okay, we're going to go talk about purpose of coaching with our clients in confidentiality, as I just said, so that the client can let down their guard, can be willing to allow themselves to see their frailties, their mistakes, their errors, their weaknesses, as well as their power that they're afraid to acknowledge or recognize or own, their dreams, their vision, their possibility, the potential that lies within them, the possibility that exists in their life beyond what they think it is in the moment. All that confidentiality does is it unlocks and opens up a deeper experience for the client, where they can authentically and honestly see themselves in the space that's being held by you and guided, right? That's when we're talking about confidentiality with our clients. That's why we do this. We're going to go into places where you might feel scared, uncomfortable, messy. You might be embarrassed. You might be protective. You might be all these things. And it's okay, because this is you and me. And you have that safe space to explore and be honest with yourself. That's one of the key things in coaching is, throughout the rest of your life, 23 hours and 6 days every week, you can put up a front, you can put up a shell, you can put on a mask, you can perform, you can put on a show, you can deceive everybody, including yourself, into whatever it is you think it is to exist and survive in this world. But for this 1 hour or 45 minutes or half hour or whatever it is in our coaching, you can put all that aside and allow you, to be your true, authentic self. So that's what we do with our clients. And that's what confidentiality allows and provides. And golly, wouldn't it be great if we actually did that to and for and with ourselves? Where you actually give yourself that confidentiality, that the things I get to know about myself, I don't have to share with anybody, but I can share with myself and be honest about that. And I can then choose to share this with my coach or my partner or my spouse or my friends or with you. With you. A lot of these videos and other videos that I do elsewhere throughout are me being aware of my own weaknesses, my own fallings, my own shortcomings, my own mistakes, and being aware of that and having a confidentiality space in myself so I can really take an honest look at this. And then I can choose, do I want to share this with you? And I share a lot in other videos. Go check them out elsewhere on my website, bedo.org. But that's where I'm pointing to, is you, the coach, being really honest and authentic with yourself and knowing, and this may seem like an obvious thing, but I can tell you, it is the awareness of this makes the difference. Rather than just the, oh yeah, I know that, like really get. You can honestly look at yourself. You can ask yourself those challenging questions. This is part of what we do when we're journaling, or when we're meditating on something, or when we're just going through our own process, utilizing the tools and the skill sets that we've learned, but we're applying it to ourselves. But to know that it's okay to look there, because you don't have to share with anybody. You actually get to hold confidentiality with yourself. You get to hold your secrets, but you need to know your secrets rather than just shoving them in the corners. You get to share your vulnerability if you choose, but you have to discover and recognize and own that vulnerability and those mistakes and those errors and your power, your greatness, your magnificence. It's okay to dream. It's okay to feel that joy and that passion and that vision of who you are and who you are here to be. But to actually dare to dream it, dare to see it, dare to go there and look at what is truly possible. What is your rich, beautiful, amazing, unlimited power that you possess of yourself? We talk a good game about this, but to really honestly know it, you are magnificent. Dare to see it. And know that when you do see it, it's in a safe container. You're holding confidentiality with yourself. You trust yourself. You support and honor yourself. You respect yourself and your secrets and your stories and your everything. And then, because you are daring to look and daring to step in there and daring to see it and own it, then you can choose whether or not to share it. You may choose not to. It's okay. But as long as you share it with yourself. This is part of what will help transcend you into that deeper level of coaching. When you start to recognize, when I'm going to just throw out randomly some examples, when you start recognizing where your obstacles and where your walls or where your edge is in your coaching, when you start to really notice and be honest with yourself, ooh, I'm uncomfortable here. Ooh, I really am not clicking with this client. Ooh, I'm doing bad coaching. I'm scared. I'm uncomfortable. I want more. I want this. I'm hungry. I'm passionate. I'm excited. I'm stuck. Just being willing to be authentic with yourself. And that only happens when we are trusting ourselves. And I know you're like, well, of course I trust myself. But I can tell you, not probably to the depth and the richness that I'm pointing to. And I don't. I get in my I get in my mistakes too, and I get in my stuckness, and I get in my, oh, I'm not even going to go there. But I can tell you, and I know you know this, I know you know this, when you really trust yourself. So this goes to, remember, if you watched last week, you'll remember this if you'll go back. I talked all about connecting to your clients. We're talking about that deep connection to yourself, connecting to that powerful you that's here for more than just surviving and doing it right and being nice and being liked and making sure everything's safe and okay and all of that stuff. I'm talking about the you, that powerful you that is here to plunge into the deep end of life, to suck the marrow from the bones, to savor and just get every single sensation out of this thing we call life, to embrace the richness and the majesty and the magic and the potential and the possibility and the infinite amazingness of this world. That part of you gets this. that part of you knows that it's okay to fall down. It's okay to have weaknesses. It's okay to be small and safe and scared. That human surviving part of you will shut down and protect and say, nope, I'm fine, everything's good, and this is fine, and I'll deal with this. This is great. I mean, you get the difference, right? When you connect and tap into that powerful you gets to hold all of you and say, it's okay to take a look. It's okay to just see what's here. It's okay to reveal and notice this and own it and be responsible about it. And I'm going to hold this secret to myself. What happens here stays in here. But we get to hold that safe space so that we can see it. You get what I'm pointing to, right? I hope so. Because I can truly point to the confidentiality. How can you hold powerful confidentiality with your clients if we're not leveraging and honoring and stepping deeply into it for ourselves? And that's not about slamming a wall down and I don't share anything and I'm not going to look at it. So now I'm just going to keep really great confidentiality. I'm just going to lock everything into a vault. No. It's about really being willing to see your whole self, the good, the bad, the ugly, the beautiful, the whole rich, amazing being that you are. Being willing to see that for the sake of your clients, for the sake of something bigger, for the sake of you. I hope this inspires. I hope this is provocative and challenging. It's meant to be, because I'm here to wake you up. I'm here to stretch you and challenge you. I'm here to help you grow into the coach you are here to be. Because you already are. You just have to be willing to see it and own it. And come back to me. If you got any questions, if you're like, what, man, what? Contact me. I'm right here. You know where I am. Other than that, I just wish you wonderful, beautiful discovery, exploration, and confidentiality of yourself. And I'll see you on the next one. Until then, happy coaching. Hey there, you beautiful, amazing, fantastic, delicious, razzle-dazzle, and masterful coach. Yes, you, masterful coach, because you're watching this, which tells me you are a masterful coach. There's more to learn, and that's where I come in. Go to bedo.org. You'll also see it right here. And go to bedo.org, and that's where you're going to find tons of other materials, resources, videos, recordings, audios, free calls, a free membership level, tons of stuff, incredible amounts of materials just for you. Regardless of whatever level of coach you are right now, you are going to find tremendous value and resource. And it's all here at bedo.org. bedo.org. Go check it out, and I will see you there. Bye-bye.